Fit in 10 Nation, it is day 13 of the Fit in 10 Challenge, and quick reminder, I'm away all weekend, so there will be no class, but I promise I will make it up to you at the end of the challenge, okay? So there will be one extra class put in, which will make up for this missed class. All right, listen, I've gone through all of your questions that you sent me in last week. Some of them I already went through on video. I'm gonna spend this video doing a good chunk of them again. I can't get through all of them in one video, or in two videos for that matter. So I'm gonna be as quick on this as possible. If I don't read out any of your form responses, it's because you didn't ask me a question, and I don't wanna make these videos too long, okay? So without further ado, this person says, listen, isn't olive oil, or is there a better choice in fat other than olive oil, since olive oil per tablespoon has 120 calories and 14 grams of fat? Well, any oil that you have, any tablespoon of pure oil will be exactly the same. So whether it's olive oil or coconut oil or flaxseed oil or udos oil or cottonseed oil or palm oil, it's all the same. Okay, they're all the same density. They're pure oils. Okay, so olive oil is a great choice. It's one of many great choices of fats you can have. It's mainly monounsaturated fat. It does have some saturated fat in there, like sorry, I'll speak a little bit slower. Some saturated fat in there and some polyunsaturated fats. You need all three of these. Okay, you want to get a blend. But you know, it's interesting, just on a note on this quickly, that a lot of people say that olive oil is heart healthy, and like say something like, stay away from pork because pork loin is unhealthy. It has unhealthy fats. But 2 tablespoons of olive oil, which isn't actually that much oil, has more saturated fat than a 4-ounce pork loin. So there's these things that you can learn about that just don't really make any sense whatsoever. So we're just fed these things through the media, and we don't actually look into them and see if it makes any sense whatsoever. So anyways, I digress a little bit. There's nothing wrong with olive oil. You need oil in your diet. You need some fats. If you don't want to use so much oil, like you don't want to use 14 grams of fat in your cooking, then maybe you want to use a spray. Okay, I like to use coconut oil because it's a saturated fat, and saturated fat can withstand heat better than monounsaturated and certainly polyunsaturated fats, okay? The more unsaturated a fat is, so polyunsaturated fats, the more unstable they are, the more likely they are to be oxidized and, be harmful, become basically free radicals in the body, okay? All right, I hope that answers your question, okay? By the way, coconut oil is easy. You can just take a little bit, right, and then put it in the pan and move it around, so. Or use real butter. Okay, real butter, by the way, is not pure fat. You know that, right? It's not pure fat. There's a little bit of protein in there. Okay, so it's less fat dense than the other oils or butters, for that matter, okay? Not all butters. Anyways, this person says, okay, well, this is actually a note I wanted to make. When you give me your feedback, again, give me something specific that you're going to improve upon. Okay, if you're writing about something you're going to improve upon, which I'm assuming everybody has something they can improve upon. Give me something specific. Don't just say I'm going to eat more protein or I'm going to exercise more. Give me something specific. I'm going to do like 2 weight training sessions this week, but you should say really 3, because that's what I want you to do. Right? That's the system that I have laid out. All right, how are we doing for time? Okay, let's do another quick one here. So this person says, spacing out food more. I need to space out food more because I'm eating too much at night, and I am too full. Okay, yeah, you need to space out your food more. For me personally, I actually do the reverse. I actually space it out less now and allow myself to get hungry, and then I really enjoy having a big meal. For me, it's almost frustrating having these small meals throughout the day. 1 for time and 2 for, well, time's not really that big of a deal. I mean, I can eat a meal pretty fast and it's easy to make. But it's just like, it's a tease. It's like a little bit of food and then I gotta stop. So I prefer to go longer periods let myself get super hungry and then eat a big meal. But in your case, if you're having a hard time, try to backload more. That is, put more of the protein in the morning. By the way, okay. Well, actually, yeah. You know what? I take that back. Try to do protein evenly throughout the day because your body can't store protein. That's really the best way to go. But if you have a problem even with that, then do more protein early in the day, and then enjoy more carbs at night. Okay. All right. Message of the day. 5 P's I want you to remember. Plan, prepare, persist, be patient, and be positive, okay? You got to plan and prepare. You cannot wing this. It won't work. You're going to get frustrated. You're going to say the program doesn't work. But part of the program is following it. And in order to follow it, you have to plan and prepare. It's the only way you're going to know. You can't just walk into a restaurant and expect to pick up the food, okay? Plan out your food. If you plan your food, if you have days where you cook and you portion out food and it's ready for you in the fridge, you are going to save yourself time. You will save yourself time. People always say to me, well, what do you do when you go on a trip? And you know what? Let me save this one for tomorrow because this video is already getting too long. All right? Just think, plan, prepare, persist, be patient, and be positive, okay? Be positive. If you stick to it like a career, okay, you will reap the rewards. If you keep bouncing around, expecting to find something better, you won't, okay? Stick to that one thing and make it consistent. All right? Plan, prepare, persist, patience, positivity. Guys, I will talk to you all tomorrow. Day 13. We are at almost 2 weeks in. All right? We'll talk to you all soon. Submit, commit. Submit. Just submit yourself to it and then commit. Okay? See you guys. Why?